Hey everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful new moon. Happy new moon in Aries. It is the time when we all get to choose a new path towards what we are identifying with. And what better time than now with everything going on that we really focus on what are we identifying with? What sort of people, places, activities are you identifying with right now? And are they still the ones that you want to identify with? Now that pretty much time has stopped, in a sense of we can't really leave the house and we're really kind of asked to be still, this is the opportunity of that new moon energy in Aries to really focus on what is the intention, where do you want to see yourself move forward, what sort of people, places, or things do you wish to start identifying with more, right? It's a new moon, so this means that this is a new journey. This is a new seed that you're planting. So it doesn't have to come to fruition right away because that's not going to happen. Right now is the time of allowing that intention to be set. And, when we look at what's happening right now, we really have to look at, okay, so what you're identifying with, is it part of a broken system that's not going to be functioning anymore? Are you being asked to liberate yourself, to move towards a new group of people, a new activity, a new job? This is really the time when we have to look at who we are. What are we doing? Now that you've had time to really understand what you value about, community, value about the earth, value about, tradition and having people around and coming together and what that means. What does that say about how you're living right now and how you want to move forward? Are the things that you've discovered about what you value something new that maybe you can implement on a daily basis? Because when we look at, when the sun goes into Taurus next month and that whole cycle, this is going to be about bringing the community together. This is going to be about bringing the people together. So right now, take the opportunity to really get to know who are you and what do you want to identify with. You don't have to identify with who you've been. You have the opportunity right now, because of everything going on, you have the opportunity to really allow yourself to say, is the life you're living the one you actually want to live, or do you want to shift into a new identity? You have all the right to do that. You're a human being and you can evolve. Because right now this is there's all sorts of information out there about conspiracy and blah blah blah, what's going on. Okay, well, you know what, there's one solution to everything, and that is, why not just come together with the people that you want to identify with and start a community, start a group, start communication, start making your genius ideas of innovation and social justice and sustainable communities, start bringing those together. You're always in control, right? I mean, we've seen so many great revolutionary people who have really held down their power till the end. And so you're always in control. No matter what anybody tells you, you're in control. And this is your opportunity right now with this new moon in Aries to really decide, if you're not in control, how can you put yourself into power in your own life? What sorts of people and groups do you need to start identifying with to help you get more confident? What sort of groups, people, activities do you need to start identifying with that serve the same agenda that you do? This is a wild time, and there's just so many things going on out there, so many different people talking at this point in time. But all that matters right now, especially with the sun in Aries, moon in Aries, and with looking at all the other planets, it really is about, what do you value about coming together with other people? What do you value about, having a standard of living, having, it's like kingdom, having that sort of mentality of a bunch of people coming together, community. What do you value around that? What do you value that is traditional? I know a lot of people that are really showing music to be a beautiful thing during these times, right? Music is a thing that always brings everybody together. It's always traditionally how it's been used, same as storytelling, right? So there's these traditional things that are really kind of popping up everywhere. and it's really beautiful to see them come alive. But anyways, it's really to just honor what you value around community. How can you involve that on a daily basis by allowing yourself to identify right now, because we're in quarantine, so it doesn't really matter because it's Aries new moon anyways, which is all about yourself, and it's all about you discovering what you identify with and who you are. And the way that you discover who you are is by doing things. So if you're bored at home, go get a pen and a piece of paper and maybe start just channeling messages. Nobody has to read it. Go get some paint, start painting, flip on some music and start dancing, or just start singing and start dancing. Whatever you need to do to just liberate yourself and have an experience, just do it, right? This is the time of Aries to just identify with activities. And so, really do this now, because like I said, next month it's going to be all about really coming together and creating communities with other people that do those activities or do those things. Or it's going to be really about you really setting up yourself to do those on a daily basis in a more serious way. So I wish you all lots of love, and I really hope you are all well and healthy, and that you're not only physically healthy but you're mentally healthy. And like I said, just do something. If you're feeling in a rut, I've been in self-isolation ever since I became a writer, and there's times when sometimes all you can really do is just pick up a book and start reading quotes, because there's always something. If you're feeling down, there's always something that actually is asking you to be done, right? So when I get writer's block, which I don't usually take as writer's block, I just take it as, oh, it's time to clean the house, because my house is messy because I haven't been paying attention to it. So instead of being like, crap, I'm supposed to be writing right now, instead it's like, oh, I'll just go clean the house because that's what is needing to be done. And then once the house is clean, I can write. So I just want you all to stay positive, and I want you all to just, this opportunity is really weird and strange, but let's just, let's use it as creating a new standard of living, because we really are lifted right now, everything's lifted. So this is the opportunity to really say, where do you want to ground? And also, who do you want to ground with? And most importantly, how can we all, now that we're lifted, not go back to how we were living, right? We really have to be conscious of who are the leaders standing up right now, who are the people coming to take charge. We really have to be concerned and conscious and make good choices that, we are making the right choices as far as who we're putting in power and what we're really aligning with. Like I said, if anybody ever tells you you're not empowered, don't listen to them. You're always empowered. This is your life. And look at all these amazing people. Look at Gandhi, for instance. Look at Tagore. Look at all these great minds that were either imprisoned or, went through crazy things, and they never bowed. That is truth, because there's always going to be things that are going to challenge you. But you have to hold strong, because this is your life and you will always be protected. So that's a lot, huh? Anyways, wishing you all lots of love. If you like a reading, 11kaivarose33.com is my website. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Yep, said that one. Yep, all those lovely things. So anyways, wishing you all lots of love and blessings, and be well. Bye.